guys, it's Tracey from Nova Scotia Living, and I'm in at my dad's house. I just dropped Maze off there because I have some errands to do. I had to drop one little one, and then I had to drop my teenager off. I went down to Bethany Bin and dropped off a playpen and a couple garbage bags of Halloween and Christmas decorations that I knew I wouldn't use again. They're still good, but I drove by the library, but it doesn't open till 10, so I'm going to do other errands, and then I'll stop back there to see if they take book donations. But right now, we're going to go look for a Father's Day present. Yeah, so let's go. Alright guys, well I got him a nice, fancy, new, shiny, pretty present, so I think he's going to like it. I'll show you guys on my Saturday vlog, because I don't want to show it ahead of time. Just in case, he doesn't really watch my videos, but just in case he happens to watch it, I don't want him to know. Yes, so now I'm going into Superstore and picking up a couple things. Alright guys, we're at Sobeys now. I need to get a prescription and pick up a few more things, and then we're off to the library just to see if they take those book donations. The library, it looks busy in here. The parking lot's full. Anyways, I'm just going to run in and ask them quickly. I don't have the books with me now, but I'm hoping they take them because I want them to be used and, you know, in good hands and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, let's go see. Alright guys, well we're at my dad's. Good news, the library will take the books, but they won't all go in the system. They have book sales, which is good because all the money goes back into the local library. And I think it's really important to support local libraries because it provides such access and programs and stuff for the community. So now I'm ready for a cup of tea. We'll see how Maze is making out. Oh, get my shoes off here. And Dad says I have a letter or a card, so we'll be opening that later tonight. He must be cooking up some bacon. It smells good. Oh, hi Bob. Did you have fun? Well, Dad made the bacon for me, and well, I'm not going to eat it all, so I'm making 2 eggs for him, and he's finishing up the bacon now. So yeah, I won't have to worry about eating until later on tonight for the Success Club. Yum yum. Alright, there's lunch. Mace is having a little bacon because he has a bowl of cereal to eat. The gravestone that was for my mom, they just delivered it last week, and it looks very nice. So when we get her ashes, that's where we're going to lay her to rest. Alright guys, I'm home. Maze is hollering after some more food, so I peeled him an apple, but I'll show you quickly what I got at the store. I went to Sobeys and Superstore, so I got 2 things of broccoli. I'm going to use one of these tonight. I got a food tray that's 50% off. The kids are going to have that tonight. Oh my goodness, he's a grump. What's the issue?
I do want the jam sandwich.
Well, you just told me you wanted an apple. No, because you won't eat it after when it starts to turn brown. You're going to have to wait.
I want it after.
Well, you'll have to hold your horses, okay?
Okay.
Alright, go on out. I got a bag of spinach, baby spinach and kale. I got 2 of those bags for 50% off. I got baby arugula with spinach and baby arugula. I'm going to use this stuff tonight. I got a thing of green onions, 3 English cucumbers, and a thing of sour cream at Superstore.
And know what's this?
And that pizza mozzarella right there.
What's this?
Food, veggie tray. And then at Sobeys, I got another thing of that jalapeno cheese, 2 packages of hamburger because they were marked down, or not marked down, but on sale. Or did I get that at Superstore? I might have got that at Superstore. I forget. Cauliflower. I know I got this at Sobeys. They're on sale. It's chromium, and it's really good for metabolism. And my dad gave me a package of hot dogs, so he's always got something for me. So that's what I got. I know I forgot something. I got little pepperoni rounds because I'm making the kids pizza toast tonight, and they can have that and that veggie tray. That's going to be their din-din. Alright guys, it's 22 after 12. I had a really busy morning. I was really hoping to spend it in the attic and get that sorted, but I don't even think I'll be able to get to that today. Perhaps tomorrow, because I got a lot of stuff to do still. I've done 3 loads of laundry this morning before I even left the house. The dishwasher's going now, and I did the downstairs tidy. I didn't vacuum, but I tidied it. But right now I'm focusing on making what I'm going to be bringing to the Success Club meeting tonight. So I have 2 cauliflowers I'm going to chop up and make cauliflower rice with. So I'm going to prep the cauliflower and get a move on. Okay, I have the cauliflower all blitzed, but I'm going to fry some bacon first so I can get some fresh bacon fat to fry it up in. Okay, while the bacon is cooking, I'm going to put this in the food processor and kind of shred it up so it's small and it mixes in really well with the experimental casserole I plan on making. So that's what I'm going to do next. Alright guys, bacon's still frying, but I need to change the batteries in Mace's chainsaw because he's on a mission. Alright, there's some of the casserole prepped. I'm going to cut this bacon up in small little bits after it cools. That's arugula and spinach, and there's a cauliflower and a half. The other half was kind of wonky, so I didn't use it. So I need to go change Maze's shirt and stuff. He's all sticky and messy. And then I'm going to be starting on the cooking part. Alright guys, it's 1:33. So I'm going to start on that cauliflower rice. This is going to be like the casserole, the experimental casserole I did, I don't know, a couple weeks back when I opened that Levoit air filter. And speaking of that, it's working perfectly. I haven't had to change it or anything, and it's quiet as a mouse. And I've had it going the whole time. It's really good. Where is my... Well, I'll just use this, what I used for the bacon. There was still a little bacon grease in there, so I didn't add any more in it. So I'm going to wait for this to sizzle and then turn it down a little bit and put a cover on it and let it cook that way. So yeah, in that video I had the cauliflower rice and I shredded char and had garlic and half a orange pepper, and then made a creamy cheese sauce and put it all over, and it was really good. It really was. I didn't know what I was doing. I was just experimenting, but that one stood out, and I thought I'll make that for tonight. But this one, I'm doing pretty much the same thing, only I'm using spinach and arugula instead of char, and I'm going to add bacon bits, and I cooked a couple of chicken breasts, and I cut them up small, so those are going to be mixed all up in it too. So I'll bring you back when this is, you know, almost done. Alright, well I had to sit down and rest my bones a minute, but it's 1:59. I'm going to start doing up the greens. I shredded some of that jalapeno cheese, and oh, I need to go down to the basement and get some mushrooms, but I'll get that in a minute. Oh, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. So I've done other videos when I was prepping stuff for a Success Club, but usually they're at my house. They're at my daughter's tonight, which is very exciting. So this is, see how I shredded it up? It's not puree, but it's shredded up. And this will shrink because it's spinach, you know. So it looks like a lot, but it's going to be cooked down. Anyways, it's just a group of us family members that want to take part. You don't have to. But what we do, we come together about 4 times a year. I mean, we come together all the time, but specifically for this reason. And we all have a goal. And it could be a year-long goal or a temporary goal. And we just talk about what that goal is and any steps we've made to achieve this goal. And we do it for mutual encouragement and accountability. But it's all in a positive way. It's not anything negative. And we have a nice little potluck. Everybody brings something, so it's a good time with food and family. Now this is the first time, I'm not bringing the kids all the way over there. It's just too much, and so that's why I'm making them pizza toast tonight, because they really like that. And that veggie tray, they'll get a big deal out of it because it's a store-bought veggie tray. So they'll be fine. But that's what the Success Club is, and I encourage anybody to do that, even if it's 2 people or 3 people or 10 people or whatever. It's a great thing. When we first started this group, my goal was to learn to use my sewing machine, because I have a really nice, nothing fancy sewing machine, and I wanted to learn how to do it. Now, my goal changed over time, but I learned how to thread my sewing machine, which is a huge deal for me, because I'm not a sewer or a seamstress or anything. And I did sew a little patch thing, but nothing big. I still want to do that, but not that I got sidetracked, but I got busy with other things, so my goals changed. And it wasn't a big deal. But it's just a good time for positive words and encouragements and excitement over other people's achievements, whether they're big or small. It's a good time. So, yeah. I'm going to turn this down and run down to the basement and get a can of my home canned mushrooms. I'll be right back. Okay, I also hid my husband's present down in the basement. So if any families out there watching, please do not tell him. I really want him to be surprised. But I know last time I made this similar casserole, I had half a orange bell pepper in it, but I don't have any of those. I did pick up some green onions today though, and I'm going to put those in. I'm just going to use scissors and cut them up after I wash them. Let me do that right now. Oh, let's see here. Organic green onions. Oh, let me wash them. Maze is out there on the Chesterfield laying down with a blanket. No doubt he'll be asleep here soon. I actually woke him up this morning because I had to go to town. Usually I can leave him sleep until about 9 o'clock, but we were out the door early. It was nice to visit with my dad though, I can say. These are clean kitchen scissors. And I'll just stick these in the dishwasher when I'm done. I'm going to save a little bit of this stuff for the top of the casserole too. So when the cheese melts on top, they'll have little green flecks in them. I'll put that over there. I'm going to put a little minced garlic in here. Let me get that out. Oh, geez, where is it? Stuff's always hiding from me. There it is. I really need to clean out my fridge. Now, to see if I can open it. I just washed my hands. Oh, yep. Oh, I hear them out there. And I'll add a little salt and pepper. Oh, and I'm going to add some frozen broccoli too. That's what I got that for. Actually, yeah. Yes, that garlic always makes everything smell like it comes alive. really the casserole just needs, you know, everything's cooked. I just make a cheese sauce and drizzle it on top and poke little holes in it so it sinks down in the rest of the casserole. I had to go re-watch part of that video to see what I did because it really did turn out very flavorful. And I want to make sure it tastes good, especially if I'm feeding other people that don't eat my food all the time. Trying to think. Oh, I put nutritional yeast in on top of the cauliflower too. Let me get that. Oh, that one open? Yeah, it is. Looks like a lot, but it's going to be a big fat casserole. Alright, I'm going to turn this off and cut up that chicken real small and cut up that bacon, and I'll bring you right back. Alright, I got that all chopped up. So I'm not going to put all the bacon in here because I want to save some for the top. I'm going to turn this back on just so this loosens up a bit. I'll put most of it in here. And the chicken, I think I'm just going to mix right in with the cauliflower right now. Well, maybe I'll put some in there too. The rest I'm going to put in here. Oh, this is going to be quite meaty. Oh well, again, it's kind of an experiment because it's a little different than the last time I made it. Just washing my hands, guys. The girls will be here in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. But by that time, this will be all assembled. And to make pizza toast, maybe 20 minutes max from start to finish. Oh, that looks nice though, doesn't it? That really green broccoli, bright green, and the dark green of the other greens. The light chicken and the red or brown bacon. So, yeah, I'm going to try to mix this up a little bit. No, I grilled some of this last night. And I know boneless, skinless chicken breast isn't the greatest because it's not really fatty, but there's some protein there and it adds a little bulk to the meal. There. I just want some of the greens and stuff sticking to the meat. And any oils that are left in that bacon to stick to the greens. I'm keeping moving it because I don't want that garlic to burn. Okay, I think that's good. I just wanted it to sizzle. Now, ooh, this pan is heavy. I'll flatten it out a little bit once I get it all out of the pan. Nelly. Now I just need to work on that cheese sauce and incorporate it into this casserole. Then I'll top it with those bacon bits and bake it for probably about 15 minutes. I know last time I made it right around the edges, the cauliflower was quite soft, but the bulk of it, it stood up just like rice. I don't know, can you see over there? There. It was perfect. So, and I cooked it for 25 minutes last time. So I'm going to try 15 minutes and then I'll see what it's like. So let me get my pot out. It's time for the sauce. Okay, I'm just going to use this same pan. No sense in dirtying. That's a couple tablespoons of real butter, unsalted. What, mate? I love you too, baby. I'll just let that melt a little bit. You go finish your sandwich, okay? Or the rest of your apples right there.
No, just take it off.
Well, you'll have to wait, darling. Now, anytime I ever made a cheese sauce, I always made a roux with flour and stuff, but last time I did it with heavy whipping cream, maize. You're going to have to hold your horses, and you don't talk to Mommy like that. Heavy whipping cream, a little bit of cream cheese, some sour cream, and then a block of that jalapeno cheese. Maze, Quentin, do I need to put you upstairs for a nap? Well, you're going to have to wait because Mommy's busy at the stove, okay? The girls are going to be home soon and then we'll have snacks.
Well, I'm having a nap with them.
Well, you had a sandwich and you didn't finish your apple. And we're not wasting food in this house. Oh, it might help if I turn the burner on. Tracey, jeez. So, I'll turn it between a 7 and an 8. So, yeah, heavy whipping cream. That's what I use in my coffee. There's still little bits of spinach and stuff in there. That's all those little specks are. I gotta get out the sour cream and I got out the cream cheese. Oh, cheese. Way to go, Tracey. Gotta wash that. The soap. Alright, cream cheese. I'll just use maybe a quarter of this block, Philadelphia cream cheese, full fat. Gotta open it up. I'll bring you back when I start adding some more stuff. Alright guys. Oh, he's having a conniption. I put about a quarter of that Philadelphia cream cheese in there. He's okay, I assure you. He's just mad I won't let him have any of those lunch treats right now, but he didn't finish his other snack that he had, and I'm not playing those games. Not playing those games today. Well, that'll take a little bit for that cream cheese to melt. And I already shredded that jalapeno cheese, so I'll put that in. I think I need a little more cream in here. Now it's tricky pouring that sauce into this casserole without it overflowing. But it can be done. I just make little pockets and push the liquid down in there. Ooh. Creamy, creamy. Let me get that other cheese. I want to get this done before the kids get home because it's always a frenzy, especially on a Friday. And today at school it was sports day. You know how they do that? I don't know if I want to put that all in because I need some for the top. I'll put it in and I can shred a little bit more. Because I want to make this casserole and let it sit a while so it sits up. I know last time when I first cut into it, my teenager was ravenous and he wanted some, so I cut it before it really got to sit any real length of time. So with this cheese added, after it cools, it kind of sticks everything together. And then I can just gently warm it when I get to the meeting. Not have to cook it, but warm it through. And Bob's your uncle. Bessie's your aunt. Ooh, I didn't add any salt or anything to the... I don't think I did. I added it to the cauliflower rice. But I remember I put some Creole seasoning in this. Tony Cheshires Creole seasoning. This is really good stuff. It's salty though, but that's why I'm not going to add more salt to things. And I'll turn that down. That's starting to, I can feel it. I don't want it to burn the cream or anything. So I'll bring you back when it's time to try to put the cream on top of the casserole. Alright friends, I just tried to experiment with this xanthan gum. It says most recipes call for 1 to 2 teaspoons, so it goes a long way. And it's used for thickening. It's great for dressings, gravies, and sauces. So, and it says, its unique ability to hold small particles of food together make an ideal substitute for gluten and gluten-free baking. So, it did thicken it up quite a bit. I added 2 teaspoons. So I'm going to, yeah, we're going to try this. I want to get a cookie sheet. Oh, just a minute, I got to get the phone. Alright, let's try this. So I want to, my mistake last time, not that it overflowed, but I want to dig kind of like little holes so the sauce goes down in. Let's see. I want to get every little bit. So it gets down underneath. This is a little thicker than when I first made that casserole, but the first casserole was kind of runny. In the middle it wasn't so much, but around the edges. So this might help a lot. The only way to know is to try, right? All right. It looks like a big sloppy mess, doesn't it? But well actually I didn't taste really much of that sauce. Let me just taste a little bit. Oh yeah, it's very flavorful. Yeah, that's gonna be good. That'd be good for a mac and cheese, I can tell you that. Alright, I don't want it to be all... Ooh, it has a bit of kick too. Yeah, I never thought to put red pepper flakes in that. I bet you that'd be good. But I'm gonna layer it with cheese. I grated some more. Get it off the food processor. And the rest I'll use for those pizza toasts. Or I have other cheese too I can shred up if there's not enough. My hands are clean, guys. Oh, my phone's dinging. Yeah, it's almost 2:45. I haven't even stepped foot in the attic. And I think I'm taking Evie for a sleepover tonight. My daughter messaged me and see if I would, because she's done her first year of college. And her friends want to take her out to celebrate. So I'm like, of course. She deserves a night out. There, that's good. Now, we'll do a couple of these bacon bits. I'll spread them around. This is going to be a rich dish, but you don't need a great big plate full. You just need a scoop because there's going to be lots of other food there. That's good, and I want to put some more of those green onions. Oh, where's those scissors? I didn't put them in the dishwasher yet because I wanted to do a few more. So we just need to get the cheese melting on top. And if it crisps up and is brown a little bit, it'll look perfect. So there's an onion on every piece. I don't mind using these onions because I'm not eating this whole casserole. Alright, there we have it. What do you think, guys? So I'm going to stick it in at like 350 for 15 minutes and we'll check it out. Ooh, there it is. You can see it's starting to brown a little bit. Just perfect. Yummy in my tum-tum. Alright friends, well now it's time to make the kids some supper. So, let me see, can you see this? Yeah, you can see it. So what I'm going to do is use the rest of that potato bread I made the other day. And I have a bigger cookie sheet, but it's dirty and I'm too lazy to wash it right now. So I'm going to use this one. Yeah, I need to really invest into some more cookie sheets. But this is so easy to make. I have one of my old videos, really bad quality, but I do have a video of this. But basically, it's, you set the oven for 425, you know, use the toppings you want on a slice of bread, and bake it for 10 minutes. May, stop hollering! Jeepers creepers. And this will be a perfect bread for pizza toast. I've never used this bread before, but it's nice and hearty. I'll do a couple of pans, but I'll have to do one pan at a time. Actually, I'll save the bums for last. And they come out perfectly toasted. And I'm just keeping these really simple, guys. I don't need to cut it all right now. So each kid will get 2. Like I say, these will be for the Maze and Misha and Messiah. And then Mally and the other ones can eat after them. Because it only takes 10 minutes to make. Oh gosh. This is my home canned tomato sauce. And you just put a little bit on because you don't want the bread to get soggy, but you want it all over. Pure tomatoes. Easy peasy. What are you guys having for supper? Oh, I tell you, these phone calls haven't stopped. Just a minute, guys. Hello. guys, I already took them out of the oven because I was on the phone the whole time. But you can see, perfectly toasted.
Delicious.
Smells really good.
It does.
And they're nice and crunchy and pizza-y and cheesy and ooey gooey good. Somebody's hungry.
Yes. After a whole day of running.
Yes.
Even like 6, 7 grilled cheese sandwiches and then like 20 pieces of watermelon still doesn't fill me up.
Oh, please.
I'm serious. It was a lot.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to do another round, and that should be enough for the kids. And the littles, well, one of them will be able to have one and a half of these. We'll see. I'll just cut it up small, so it'll be good. Okay, so I cut the toast with the pizza cutter, and I just dipped some veggies and put it on their tray. All right, guys. Oh, I want to get a CD. All right, guys. Can you see what I did? I tried to put makeup on. I haven't done that in years. But I just thought I'd try it. I put some eyeliner on and some mascara and a little bit of eyeshadow. So, where's the keys? I need to run down to the store to get my son a babysitting fee. He wants me to pick up a few things for him. I've got the littles taken care of. And yeah, I got my casserole here on the van floor, and then we're going to zoom over there. So I'll check in and show you what we're going to be eating. Alright, so I'm here, and here's the taco dip. And there's the casserole that I made. And veggies and dip. And my handsome son-in-law.
What's up, what's up? YouTube famous.
And another kind of taco dip.
YouTube, you're better.
And a salad with a homemade vinaigrette. Or no, that's the Greek salad. Or no, this is the Greek salad. I haven't eaten yet. I'm about to get my plate. And there's a Greek salad. And some homemade lemonade. Yum, yum. Oh, this is the dressing, I think. It's poppy seed, something or other dressing for the salad. For this green salad. Yeah. So, yes, I'm going to get my grub on and I'll show you my plate. Alright, so I got my casserole. I got a bunch of broccoli, cauliflower, and celery for the taco dip. Some of that green salad and the Greek salad. So yeah, I'm going to be eating good. My way home, and this is my silly son-in-law. He's a big skateboarder. He does all fancy tricks and everything, seriously. I would be scared to death. I wish I could do it, but yeah, I don't have the balance for that. Alright guys, well we're home now. I have little baby Evie in the back. If you guys can see him there. The meeting was a big success, like always. The food was great. Medea's house was the perfect spot for a meeting, and it was great just to get together for a positive, empowering get together. So yeah, great. Anyways, I'm going to bring him in and get him ready for bed because he's a sleepyhead. And then I'll open that card and have a cup of tea because I think I need one after a busy day like today. So I'll catch you in a little while.